So today I have 3 dolls with me. I have Blaire, Leah, and Mia. So I haven't introduced you to Blaire or Leah yet. You see, they are my sister's dolls, and they're going to be in this video, and they are the neighbors to my dolls. And my dolls are Joss, Mia, Evelyn, Jenny, and Layla. And yeah, so now I am going to get into the video. So I am going to be showing you a few cute hairstyles with these 3 dolls. They're going to be my models, and these hairstyles, some are more complicated than others, but there is probably going to be one that you are going to like or willing to try. So let's get into what you're going to need. For these hairstyles, you are going to need a brush, so your doll's hair can be brushed and nice, or at least nicer, so you can do the hairstyles. And now I don't have this with me right now, but you could also have a spray bottle to spray your doll's hair with a little water, like mist it, or you could have a little bowl filled with a little water to help assist with detangling your doll's hair. You also will need some rubber bands. So right here I have some that I might use, but then you also can get ones from American Girl, or these are just these small one-time use ones. Then you also can have some headbands. So I have these doll headbands right here, and I have this little thing for putting on their ponytail or something, and you can have other types of headbands or whatever just to work on your doll's hair and make it look super cute. Now let's get into the first hairstyle. So Blaire is going to be modeling our first hairstyle. So the first thing you're going to do is take your brush and brush your doll's hair. So I have kind of already done this with Blaire, but I'm just going to do it really quickly to get any final knots that I might have in her. So her hair has been brushed and it's pretty good. Now it is time to turn her around, and so we are going to be basically doing, so if you've seen her meet hairstyle, which you probably have, it kind of is this really fancy braid that goes on one side to the back and then that way, and then kind of coming together. Now the way you do hers is like this complicated twisty thing, which isn't that complicated, but I don't want to explain it because American Girl has a video which probably explains it much better than I can, but I'm going to be doing one that just has a normal braid on it. So here she is, and so what you're going to do is you're going to, so there's going to be a lock of hair, and so I'm just going to put that right there, and then I'm going to take this lock of hair and put that away, and then put that right there. So we now have these 2 locks of hair, and these are what we're going to braid. So you're also going to need 1 to 2 rubber bands. It just depends on how you're going to do this, but I just am going to be using 1 rubber band. So I'm going to be taking her hair, and I'm going to take this, and so as you can see at the angle I'm putting it at, and so I'm just going to take it and divide it up so I can braid it into the 3 strands, and so I now can braid it, and so I'm just going to keep braiding it along her hair, and you're going to try and keep it at a good, so you're going to kind of, as you were braiding it, you're going to do it so that you're going to want to keep it so that you are going the way you want it to end up. So basically it's going to go to the back of her head, and so you can just do it kind of at this diagonal kind of line. So I now have it back here like this, and so I'm going to just put it on. I'm just going to tie it right here so that it can, see, then you're just going to kind of, You can also use a bobby pin or hairpin or like any kind of clip to clip back. And as you can see, I didn't do the best job. I didn't wind it up all the way, but just enough so that it will stay. So then you're going to repeat with the other side so you're just going to do the same. So I now have braided her hair on this side like I have on this side, and so I'm sitting at this angle so you can kind of see it. I'm just going to probably move a little bit. So now you're going to take out the rubber band or the clip or whatever you used on this side so you can put the two together. So you're going to kind of take it and then put it together to make a little ponytail. So now you can kind of brush what's underneath if you want, and then kind of brush it together right here. You now can take the rubber band and twist it and basically tie it into a ponytail. If you want to, on the rest of the hair, you can add bobby pins or hairpins or whatever you want for the hair. Now I'm using a human rubber band, one that I might use, so it's taking a long time to finally wrap around, but there it is. So now you can brush it, and so this side kind of came a little lower than I wanted, but it's okay for me, and so there it is. And so now on here, now I just have this from a figure skating outfit for Mia, and so if you want, you can put a little rubber band or something fancy on top like this right there. So there you go. You now have a really pretty hairstyle. Now let's move on to the next. Leah is going to be demonstrating the next hairstyle. So you're going to need 2 rubber bands and a brush, though you don't necessarily need a brush. So you're going to take out the old hairstyle or whatever you had. And the great thing about this hairstyle, which are going to be like 2 little mini buns, and they're so cute, is that I just did this on vacation once to Leah. So like her hair, we didn't have the brush nearby. It was just on the ride home, and I just could take her hair because it wasn't like super messy or anything. So you can just brush their hair as much or as little as you like. Just try to make sure that there's not like a big knot or anything, but like this is, so like Mia's hair is much more, it's like totally brushed out. Leah's isn't, but it's pretty good, and it's what we need for this hairstyle. So I have my 2 rubber bands right here, and you also can do this with run hairband if you are in a pinch. So right here, you divide the hair like you were gonna do ponytails, but you're not gonna tie them. So you're gonna take one, and so the challenge with this one is you have to make sure they're about the same height, but it's pretty easy to do, and it's really fun and easy. So you might need a lot of practice though, but here we go. So you're gonna take it up and kind of bring it up as kind of where you want it to be. And then this works, these hairstyles are more for like the dolls with longer hair, so, but I don't know, maybe you could adapt them. So you're just gonna start like twisting the hair and kind of you putting it in a little circle like a bun. So that is, and you could also do this for one bun, I don't know. So then you are gonna put it around, and then you're gonna have to hold on, and then you're gonna twist it, and then take that, and I'm just gonna take this and put there, and then I typically am just wrapping this around 3 times. So yeah, there that one is, and so now I'm just gonna do this, and if you have only one band, you can just take it and then kind of do like 1 or 2 on this side, and then bring it over, and then you'll just have a little like rubber band going across. So I have that. Another nice thing about this hairstyle is it's like it looks okay when it's messy. So yeah, and so now I'm going to take it, and now I'm just going to try to get it the same height and on the same kind of, so it will look kind of the same as the other one. So here we go. And yeah, so I'm just going to be putting it around. And yeah, so now I'm going to just grab the other rubber band. And so now we have both both buns are up, and you can easily take it out if you're unhappy with the with how it turned out. Like if you think, oh, they aren't like the same height, but there they are. And so right here, as you can see, we have Blaire. So that a hairband, okay, it fell out, I think so, but you can just take, I don't know, it's around here, right here it is, sorry. But so like this, you can just, if you want, you can, sorry Blaire, you can just take this, put it around. You can play around. You might want to put a headband on with this, because that can look really cute. Or you can put a little, like, you can do whatever you want to add on to this cute little hairstyle. I think it's a really cute hairstyle, and if you're doing an AGSM, this could definitely be nice for either a summer day, or this also could be good if you want to portray that someone is like a little sister or someone who's younger. I don't know. So now let's move on to the next hairstyle. Okay, it is now time to do the final hairstyle. So this is going to be demonstrated on Mia. So you are going to be needing a doll hairbrush, a doll headband. So I'm going to be using this one, but you also could use one like this where there's Velcro. You're also going to be needing a hairband for your doll and something like this, or anything that you can just use to make it look like this is something you could use if you have Blaire or have seen her. She has this little thing that you slide into her hair, and that could also work. Just something to make it look nice, and you can just watch through this if you want and see what I mean. So I'm now going to take Mia, and what I do for styling doll hair is I just slide their feet in between my legs, so then I can just keep them upright. So now I'm going to brush her hair, and I brushed her hair before, but it got a little messy, so I'm just going to give it another quick brushing. So there she is, and so now we are going to be putting in a headband. So we're going to be putting this headband on her, and so I find that Mia's hair needs to be pulled back on this side a lot because her meat hairstyle had a braid, so she needs to have it pulled back because there's extra hair for her braid right there. So headband, she wears headbands a lot, so I'm just going to be putting that in. And now she looks really cute with that headband in, and I'm just going to very quickly just put exactly where I want it to and pull it out so it's not like on her ear. So there she is, and now you can, however you put the headband in, now I'm just going to brush it out, and yeah, so now the headband is in, and now we are going to be going on to the other side because we're going to be now doing something with the back. So you have to have your hairband ready, and so I just have this right here. And so now you're going to be basically taking half of the hair, and now I'm just using my hand to kind of separate it, like so. And now I'm just going to kind of brush it, like so. And basically we're trying to get half of it up so it's very like, so she still has some hair back there, but to be hanging down, but she has some up. So I now have this, and I'm going to tie her hair back. And you want to make sure that you're tying it kind of in the center. Like it shouldn't be like being tied on the side, that's something that I sometimes have problems with when I'm like holding her hair. So just make sure, and then also brush out some of the hair that's underneath it, because you just want to be tying the hair that you want to be tying, not the other hair. So I'm holding this, and yeah. So I'm going to tie it because I have gotten it all good. Okay, a minute. There we go. I'm going to take this and tie it back because it is now. I'm just going to be tying the hair that I want to be tied back. So it may take a few tries to get it just how you like it and want it. So just be patient and it will work out. So this is a great style for summer or whenever because it can be fancy and casual. And yeah, and now you can, so there it is. And so now one thing you can do is just lift this up carefully and then just kind of brush underneath. And there should be more hair in here than down here, or about equal amounts. And you now can brush that out, and I'm pretty satisfied with how it turned out. So now it's time to do the final thing. So you could slip something right here or whatever you want. And this is from the figure skating outfit, and this headband is from the Fresh Lemons Market outfit. And it perfectly matches this top because, yeah. And so now I can put this on here, and yeah, now I'm going to just give it a final brushing to make it look perfect. And not that many flyaways, though there will be a few. And there we go. I think it looks really pretty. So you have something in the back, and you can use the headband if you want. You don't have to, but I think it just looks really cute. And yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this. I really loved doing their hair. It was really fun to do Blaire's hair with the braids, Leah's hair with the cute little buns, and Mia's hair with the headband and then the like half up style. It was so fun, and I hope you are able to try at least one of these styles on your dolls. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means so much to us. If you enjoyed it, please leave us a like and maybe even subscribe. Thank you so much.